All right, guys. Welcome to Against the Grain podcast, episode number 11, presented by and fueled by Nothing is OB South Texas Golf Podcast. Also presented by FOREBROS Tour, Never Golf Alone Again. If you don't have a home, FOREBROS Tour has a home for you. Please check us out on Facebook, Instagram, all your different types of social media. And also, we are Unknown Golf. All right, UG is one of the best up-and-coming different types of golf systems, scoring systems. That is what we use. It is a great system. Please check it out. Also, tonight, we're going to be talking a little bit about the Nothing is OB South Texas Golf Podcast giveaway. I'm going to be giving away 4 one-year passes to Golf Pass. Join Golf Pass, the world's most remarkable golf club today, and save hundreds every year on tee times at thousands of Golf Now and tee off courses. There's discounts on TaylorMade gear, live event coverage on Peacock, plus access pro tips and lessons from tour players like Rory McIlroy. Learn more at golfpass.com. So starting next week, I'm going to be giving away 2 of these free one-year subscriptions. I will be giving away those on Nothing is OB South Texas Golf Podcast. All right. Thanks so much for joining the show tonight. Right here, I'm going to bring on my boy, Sergio. What's up, my brother?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Are you ready? Are you ready tonight?
Yeah, dude. I'm ready, dude. I got fucking stat man today.
Yeah. Hey, right up your alley, right? Like
yeah.
you asked for it. You were like, manja, give it to me. Give it to me.
Yep. I had it. Pretty cool insight to see the entire field broken down the way that I did. So I'm pretty excited about that.
So just before we kick things off here, what were your thoughts on yesterday's Firecracker event held at Fort Sam, the Loma course? Man, I thought before you get into it, I thought the course greens, gosh, dogs, major improvement.
I'm gonna kick it off by saying, against thank you to Brandon Ellis and Robert Vasquez for having us out there. It's always so easy to work with those guys, and they took care of us. They incorporated us to the tournament they hold every year, so pretty grateful about that. But the course was in phenomenal shape. I really, really, really enjoy seeing that course being brought back to life. It got ways to go, but from where it was last year to right now, I mean, please, if you haven't played that course yet, please go. I mean, go support it. It's looking good. The range is going to be looking better. Got some new range balls in there. So and the course was set up excellent too.
Oh no, man! I think Robert and Brandon. I think those guys, like it's like a breath of fresh air to have guys that get it in the game, right? I think they get it, and I think somebody said it. Who told me? I think it was Ian Parnaby, the big dog rep for Callaway, South Texas, right? He said that this course is going to be on the up and coming, and all the course needed was just a little bit of TLC, and you can tell. I think that it's exactly what they're giving it. They're giving it that tender. That love and that tender love care.
Yeah, and you know what? I think they're closing like a 9 or an 18 in the afternoon each day, just to avoid traffic and allow the course to start like taking the new stuff and healing in. Which what, good for them. And I know that it hurts the business when you close a golf course, for renovations or for it to get better. But in the end, the result's going to be amazing. So I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, and that's just I mean they are friends of ours, but at the same time they're doing something positive, and they're making some leeways. And again, it's always those necessary evils, right? Those necessary evils, and no golfer wants to see any 9 or any course closed, but you can tell that it's paying off. Like what they're doing is paying off, and it's great to see, man.
If you told me a month ago the course would look like this, I'd tell you you're lying. I mean, I was still going to play it because it's. But no way I would believe you that the course they did so much of the course, and just like the little things that they continue to do to make the course, and just the experience fantastic. In this case for this tournament, Robert wanted me to pay some of the green fees ahead, so I kind of put a deadline out, and I went out there, swept the card, everybody got paid, and it was a lot easier for us because it avoided the line at the pro shop. But not only that, like I had control of the food tickets and the range balls and all that stuff. So it was a lot easier for me to communicate to the guys where they need to be, what they need to do as they were arriving to the golf course. And like always, some of our guys showed up 15 minutes before the tee time. So they had to check in. They're like straight to the cart. Let's go.
All right. And tonight we got a banger for you. We're going to do a little recap. Sergio's got some great stats in regards to the Firecracker Open held at Fort Sam. And if you're not too familiar with what a Firecracker golf tournament is, many golf courses are hosting these, and it's great. They do it. They do it on 4th of July. Sometimes they do it on New Year's Eve, right around the New Year's time. And what that is that where you utilize the red, the white, and the blue tee boxes, and you alternate those as the tournament goes. And it's really interesting. And some of the guys were saying it. There were some low scores yesterday, man.
There were.
So you have like some par fours where guys are teeing off like just 220 out, right? It just due to the alternating tee boxes. And I think who was it, Miah and Charlie? They're like, hey, this doesn't go against.
Oh, no. Like, yeah, he was like, me and Miah were still getting into it today. Like, this doesn't count. It's like, no, the hell it does. Like,
it has to, right?
It has to, because
thank you.
I looked at the scores and maybe like A flight handicaps should have gone down, and they went down, rightfully so. B flight and C flight, I mean, there may have been a handful of people that jump a stroke or two, but most of the handicap changes were within a stroke. So it evened out, because the back tee, the holes that were in the back tees, not so much for A flight, but for B flight, they were playing tough. And I mean, I got the data to back that out. Some of those, like with the exception of hole number 4, the par 5 in the front 9, that was the only hole for A flight from the blue tees that played under par.
Hold on, say that again.
Hole number 4, and for A flight, the par 5 was the only hole that we teed off from the blues that played under par. I mean, it is a shorter par 5, and if you hit a decent tee ball, you'll get, you'll have a good chance to get it close to the green and make a birdie. And that hole, so it played, the average for that hole for A flight was 4.9. I mean, hole number 3, 4.9. So for A, while I'm at it, so the holes that played under par for A flight was hole number 2, hole number 3, hole number 4 with 3.8. That was the lowest average for all of them. Tied with hole number 10, the short par 4. All right. And hole 11 and 13 and 16, all those played an average of par.
Okay, yeah. So you confused me. You threw me off by saying hole 4, but it's
I did. My bad.
And you know what, dude? Like I played. Okay, so as we start things off, right? We go and we start at hole 11. I had the privilege of playing with Joe Dudley, or is it Joe Dudley?
Yeah, Joe Dudley.
Mike McMasters, I think, or Mike Masters, right? What is it?
Mike Masters. Yeah,
Mike Masters. Great golf name, right? Amazing golf name. And then my boy, who's moving here from Alice, Texas,
Estrada,
coming over here, living here in San Antonio. His daughter is actually going to go to my school that I teach at, which is amazing. And Mike Ayala. And we started things off, and we're at the tee box, and what are you doing? Hey, what do you want to do, right?
Yeah.
Hey, who wants to bet, right? What do you want to do? And so I'm like, Mike's a 6, I'm a 10, 11, right? I asked Joe and Mike what their handicaps were. They're like, oh, I'm a 7. And I was like, hey, do y'all want to do skins? Do y'all want to do, what do you want to do, right? And they don't want to bet.
Oh.
They don't want to bet. And it turns out I'm glad they didn't want to bet, because they smoked our asses. I think they went 77 and 78.
I played with Mike Masters earlier in the week, and earlier last week at All Station. Pair up with him, and he's a great ball striker.
Dude, he knows hit that ball, dude.
He hits the ball low, good, nice little draw, very very compact swing, putts very well. So it was pretty enjoyable just to have like that 18-hole round with him. It was fun.
Well, if you see his scorecard, look at what he scored on hole 11.
Hole 11. Let's see. Mike Masters, where you at? Hole 11.
What did he score? What did he score at 11?
He shot an 8.
He shot an 8, and then he ended up shooting a 78. Okay, so he chunked one like it was like one of my drives, right? Like you're like watching me swing. He like chili dipped one, and it goes into that creek right in front of 11, right? And then I think he tries to hit it out of there, and it barely goes to the other side, and so he gets an 8.
Yeah.
And he tells us, by the end of the round, we're watching him do this dude's a stick, right?
Yeah.
And at the end of the round, he goes, I'm sure after you saw me tee off an 11, y'all probably thought it was going to be a long day. And I said, no, Mike, like, I thought you were going to be right on par with the rest of us. Like after that whole, there was no turning back. Like, man, that dude put on a show. It was freaking great. It was great to watch him play. They're cool dudes. And man, they're sticks, man.
I made a par in that hole myself.
Well, I mean, because what is it? What is it for low handicaps? A lot of times, what is the course shortening it up do for y'all? Like, I mean, it kind of it poses like trouble for y'all, right?
It does, but it does, and in this case, that was my situation on hole number 11. But I think that the guys that play well took advantage of the shorter holes and play smart on the longer in the longer holes, and everything that was in the blue tees. Was trying to place the ball, hit the ball on the green, 2-putt, and just walk away. But a hole 11, playing from the whites, that not used to playing from the whites in that course, I put my tee ball on the schoolyard on the other side.
Well, of course, I can't reach it. I mean, you can, you can reach it.
I hit it. I'm like, oh shit, that's gone. And sure enough, it was on the other side. I'm like trying to pull the fence with an iron, starting to get my ball back, and Jerry's, I'm like, Pedro has the ball retriever. It's like, I don't care. I don't use ball retrievers. I'm going to use my club to get it out. Like, I finally got it out. I had to, hit again, put in the fairway, 200 yards out, stuck it to 3 feet and made the par. Yeah, they were mad. We're playing Scottish. They were mad.
A true scrambler, right? A true scrambler. Never giving in, right?
Nope.
Like true FOREBRO status, never giving in.
Yep. No, I was, I was upset that I parred 10 after hitting 5-iron to the green. Made that safe par, then ugly bogey at the following hole, and I'm closing on 13. Also hit a tee, hit a 4-iron up the tee, and just missed the birdie putt. I wanted to shoot so much lower, and I had it, just couldn't finish it.
Well, that's great, man. I mean, we're going to get to later some more stats. You got some great stats for us. We got 2 great guests on tonight, and we're going to bring one on here after I bring in these comments. We have Bart Wynn, one of our FOREBROs he's been a FOREBRO for a while.
Yes.
Great guy. We're going to talk to him. He played in the event. He played in the Firecracker Open. We're going to just go over these comments real quick, and then we're going to bring him on.
Awesome.
Right here, bros. Bring it on, bros. Bring it on strong, bros. Jeremiah, who said he was coming in hot. We're still waiting for him. Hi, guys.
Maya, Rudy, Saul, Nick, Mike Gomez, and Noel Olivares are all dead to me. They all went to play Silverhorn, and not a single phone call. So they're dead to me.
Okay, we'll keep Maya on ice. We'll keep him on ice, and we'll bring him and Bart in at the same time. And then our boy, Pro Shop Manager out at Fort Sam, Robert Vasquez, amigos.
Thanks,
Great
brother.
Job yesterday, Robert. And I again, hey guys, all you got to do for StreamYard is just kind of sign on there so we can see your names on all formats. We lucked out, laughing my ass off. All right, so let's go ahead and bring Bart onto the show.
Yes,
brother, Bart, how you doing tonight, man?
What's happening, fellas?
You doing all right, brother?
I'm doing good. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Loud and clear, dude.
Thank you so much for being on the show tonight.
No problem.
Now,
what y'all up to?
Oh man, we're just trying to kind of trim down the recap of what was a crazy day, and it was nice to see you out there. You are kind of a staple. You are in the golf game. Not only you're employed by one of the courses in the greater San Antonio area. And how did it go out there yesterday for you?
I shot 73.
Man, it seems like 73 was a good number for a lot of guys yesterday.
Too many people shot 73 though.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
No, it was good. The course was in beautiful shape. It's been probably 30 years since I last played out there, so it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. The guys we played with were awesome. One of them kind of had a breakdown on a hole, but that's all right. I won't throw his name out there.
No, hey, there's no golf HIPAA. Who was it?
Okay, remember, Bart, this show is fueled by Nothing Is OB Golf Podcast. So, hey, you gotta just lay it all out on the line.
It was Mike Dixon.
Oh, yes.
Mike, dude. Oh,
take us through what happened.
I can't remember what hole. It was he hit his. I mean, he's a big dude. He hit his drive down, and it was a little right, and it was that hole that got the water right in front of the green on the front nine or in the back nine. Anyway,
He
he
had
pulled out his.
he had an 8 on hole 9.
Yeah, he pulled out. I think it was that. He pulled out his 60-degree to try to flop it up on the green, and kind of got underneath it and went in the water. And I've never seen a golf shaft break that quick over a knee. I was like, holy crap!
It was a Bo Jackson moment right there.
Yes, it was. He's probably one of the nicest guys out there. But that sucker broke so hard, I was like, oh my god! He just got in the cart and drove off. I was like, okay.
But you know what? And that just sounds like Miah. Welcome to the show, Miah. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome, guys.
Doesn't that story just kind of sound like just another FOREBRO story?
Oh yeah. It was about 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, he was over it. And he was like, "How the hell with it?" So no, but we had a good time out there.
That's awesome, dude. So
Started off a little slow, but yeah, had a great time.
You mentioned, Andy, earlier that Bart is one of those staples of the FOREBROS, and you're absolutely right. One of the things that, when Bart started coming into the group, I think we talked a little bit about being stationed in Hawaii and playing a little bit of the VGA, and just the differences in what we're doing. And Bart started showing up just consistently, always stay behind. At first, there's a few people with him sitting at the table drinking a beer. Then he's sitting with everybody drinking a beer. So he integrated to the to the group very seamlessly. But not only that, he just established himself like an ambassador to us, because I know that he promotes us. But the way that he went about it, just many people that don't know us, just start slow. And then when they're comfortable, just both feet in, and, we love having you.
I appreciate y'all having me. It's a great group of guys. I guess I've been a member about a year now.
Yeah.
And I've just over the last year, the amount of people that have started showing up and playing it's exploded big time. Yeah. And y'all and Jeremiah and Sergio, y'all do an awesome job.
Thank you.
One of the best jobs I've seen do with a golf group like this.
Thanks, Bart.
Hey, Bart, who brought you on FOREBROS anyway? Who got you?
I saw y'all on Facebook.
Uh-huh.
I saw the group on Facebook.
You didn't see us on Tinder? We got a profile on there too.
It's Grinder, Miah.
You have to pay for that one though, Miah.
Yeah. I got the free subscription.
Well, I was on OnlyFans and I saw something that said Miah Sweet Feet, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" Miah was taking pictures of his feet and selling them on them.
Yeah.
Okay, Bart. So that's big of you to say that, how well that this group is an organization is being ran, because you know what, for the golf course you work at, you constantly see groups and events. Am I right?
Oh yeah. It's there at Starkey. We've got our own local groups that play every day and all the time, and actually we have a lot of the local Pan American groups come out almost every weekend and play. It's just, it's the cheapest. I'm not giving it a plug, but it's the cheapest, nicest course in the area that you're going to get. So
give it a plug.
On that note,
hey, that's okay, bro. That's okay, man. That's okay. You're friends.
Hey, the
Starkey Park Golf Course, Seguin, Texas.
The beers are $2.75.
Yes, cheapest beer in 3 counties at a golf course.
It is, right? So I'm playing there a while back, right? I say maybe several months back, and Bart's out there at the register, and I ordered three beers, and it was only I think $11, and I'm thinking, I was like, man, Bart, my man, hook me up, right? I'm gonna be like, all right, man, my man, hook me up. And then I see somebody else buy 3 beers behind me, and it's $11, and I'm like, hold on, this guy didn't hook me up like that. These beers are just reasonable.
Yeah, it's a good deal. On that note, we're aerating next Monday, so
there you go. There you go.
Take it back. So funny stat about Bart. Outside of Maya, he's the only other player that's been in A flight and B flight about 20 times.
Hey, I was in C flight at one time.
Oh, then it goes down, then it goes up,
It goes
then
up,
it goes
down.
I've been working on some things.
Yeah, but you make the jump. You go from like 8, 9, 10, 2 handicap, 3 handicap, and
Damn, you dabble, Bart.
Yep, he sure does.
I gotta keep everybody guessing.
Now, Bart, in playing the Firecracker tournaments that alternate in red, white, and blue tees, what does that do for like a golfer's like psyche?
It all depends if you think about. For me, it all depends if you think about it that way. It's just I look at it as, oh, okay, well, this par 4 is going to play long here at the blues. Then you get to the next par 4 and you're playing at the whites, and I just don't think about it. I just got out there and did the best I could. Then you go up to the reds and you're like, oh, I can reach this. And then all of a sudden that little drive peels off to the right or comes swinging hard to the left. And it's, I just think if you don't think about it too much, you just play it like your normal game and you'll be good to go.
Yeah.
Well, I played it like my normal game, and that was the problem. Maybe that's why I sucked. Maya, you had a 73 like Bart out there, Maya.
Oh, yeah, I'm 73, but it's a red, white, and blue, so I don't think that's a true 73 in my opinion, because
it's pretty true. It's pretty true. Everybody
because I was driving greens from the red, and
how many greens from the reds did you drive, Maya?
1.
Par 3s don't count.
You didn't think a lot. You didn't have to put that out and shit. Yeah. But even the par 5s that were short, you got on 2 for eagle. You're going for
Same question. How many par 5s did you get on 2?
2.
Oh, did you? Which one?
What's that one?
3? Was it 3?
After 10, 11, number 12.
That was a short one. Yeah, that's short.
Yeah. That was a short one from right there.
Yeah. 11. Yeah.
Number
12? 11 was the par. It's 11.
10, 11.
It's 11.
It's 11.
Or 11? 11, yeah. 11.
Yeah.
Right there.
But
it was fun because even the par 3s were in the hundreds or that nature. But, I'm trying to believe in my game, but I still don't want that 73 on my...
Too late. It is.
Yeah, it's too late, Bart. My 73 is on there.
Hey,
it's already in the gin system too.
But it was playing it hard because, the skins wise, because we had so many ballers, bro. That fucking skin leaderboard was nothing but birdies, eagles. I had 3 birdies and I didn't win shit. That was the most. No, I had 4 birdies and I didn't win nothing. That was the most birdies I ever had in a round.
Hey, well, you know what? I didn't have any birdies and I didn't win anything either. So hey, that makes 2 of us.
Yeah, but somebody came out with like a big fat rat over there, smiling and shit.
The old red dragon.
Mm-hmm.
There was 104 birdies, all flights today. Hey, what's up, Jerome? He's watching from Hawaii. Yeah.
Good deal.
What is the time zone over there? All right. Okay. No, so Bart, compared to other groups, what is it that you think sets FOREBROS Tour apart from the others?
I think it's a camaraderie. I know it's cheesy, but a big portion of our members are veterans or active duty, and that I've seen. And it's just, I haven't seen a lot of arguing, not a lot of fighting, which is good. I've seen in other groups, unless y'all, after I leave, y'all just get it tanked up, have a throwdown or something.
That's normally when it happens after hours.
That's because we fight against other people in the golf course.
Well, then I'm gonna have to start hanging around longer. It's, I guess, the biggest group I played with since I've been back from Hawaii was the VGA, and playing with them, it's a great group. Don't get me wrong, but you don't. It's expensive. They play at expensive courses. Nice courses.
Yeah.
And for me, for them, they pay for points, and most of their tournaments are in Dallas or Houston, and you got to go there and get a room, and you're out of pocket, $500.
It's a whole different animal.
Yeah, it is, and they discourage side games, and they're, I don't want to say they're anal about a lot of stuff, but they are. As where with this group, you get on the first tee and, let's go 5-5-5 or, 10-10-10 or whatever. And, skins and, on double press, we're going to do the Scotch thing. And, and then you got somebody gets down, they want to triple press on the par five. That's what I like about it,
Yeah.
Yeah, the most fun is when you bet somebody and then you see them shank it on the first tee and then clowning them. But we have etiquette and we don't have etiquette. So
exactly.
We have etiquette in between shots.
Yeah. I laugh at you after you hit.
Exactly.
That's right. It's in the front. It's in the what is it? It's not backswing. It's in the front swing. It's never in the backswing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, exactly. And everybody knows who you can joke with, and pretty much everybody. But there's one or two guys that might take it a little bit serious, but we're not out here doing it for a living. We're out here to have fun and the camaraderie and stuff.
Yeah. Well, and those people that are a little bit too serious, they're usually targets.
Yeah,
right
exactly.
Here. Right here, I got Beto. 100% agree with Bart right there.
Beto,
where you had him, Beto?
I know, Beto. Where you at?
Sex change.
He had surgery and shit. Just
he had something in his anal cavity that he had to get removed.
He's been hiding
those damn gerbils.
All right, Bart. So the last thing, what would be one thing that you would tell somebody who's maybe on the fence of coming out and playing an event with FOREBROS?
Jump off the fence and join up and head on out and do it.
Get your ass in the cart.
There you go. Get your ass in the cart. It's a great fun group. It's everybody knows everybody to a point. We show up. Whenever I'm not working and I finally get back out there and start playing again. Everybody's like, "Hey, what's going on?" Hugs and everything. So it's you don't sit around and look and go, "Oh, this shithead's showing up again," or something like that. So.
No, we do. That's what we do say that. But then we're happy to see that.
Only when you're shooting 73s, Bart. We like the 92 Bart.
Yeah, we like that guy a lot more.
We don't like the 92 boy.
All right, guys. That's Bart Wynn. He's one of our OG FOREBROS. Thanks so much for being on the show tonight, brother. We so appreciate you.
Not a problem. Have a good one, guys.
Thanks, brother.
Y'all take care.
All right, have a good night.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Why were you late, Maya?
I was working late.
La verga, cabrón.
Hey, man. Hey, you're always putting in the hard work, dude.
I was working. Hey, I got a side job. I gotta have to check out courses for FOREBRO.
Well, it's like my daughter, right? She sees my youngest daughter. She sees the calluses I have on my hands, right? And she goes, "Dad, you work so hard for us." And I'm like, "Yes, baby. I work so hard on the golf course for y'all."
I should not stayed for the wings. They got that wing special. I should have just left right after. I would have made it on time.
Come for the golf, stay for the wings, right?
Yeah, stay for the wings. They got some good wings there. Fuck.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I mean, I was here on time, ready for the show.
Yeah, I know. Me neither. Right here, Michael Gomez working.
Get your ass. You're also my shit list, Mike. Get your ass out of here.
But that's your fault, Sergio, for being such a stick, dude. That's why you don't get invited places. Dude.
Yeah, man, we don't want.
Maya needs his pigeons.
I told Juan. I said Sergio's mad. He wanted to come out, but I said I don't want to fucking see good golf. I want to see somebody shanking like me.
All right, guys. Speaking of good golf, I have a collegiate golfer that had the privilege of, or I don't know if it's a privilege. He had to painfully play with our group this yesterday out at Fort Sam. He's a great up and coming collegiate golfer. He's got one more year of eligibility right here. Let's bring on Massimo Garcia. How you doing tonight, brother?
Hi guys, how you doing? Thank you for having me.
Awesome, brother. Thanks for coming, man. Thanks for playing with us. I really appreciate you.
Anytime, man. I felt very welcome. Y'all ran a very good event. I appreciate it.
Cool. Yeah, anytime, man. We need more people to just like hack at Michael Freeman's legs. Just get some help there, please.
Of course, man.
All right. So before we kick things off tonight, give us one thing or give us some juice on your coach, Arnie Martinez.
Oh man, I love Arnie. I mean, he's done a lot for me, man. I can't think of enough. I don't know where my golf game would be without him. He's done so much for me on and off the golf course, and he's an amazing coach more than an amazing person. Like he's all around a fantastic person and a golfer. He's really very good golfer.
And we want to know. We had a question off air. Were you there? Have you been there when Kane Ibarra was there?
Oh yeah, I got to play with Kane for 2 years. I was there. He was there my freshman and sophomore year. Kane can go. He's a great player.
All right. So out of y'all two, would you take him or what?
Oh, I don't know. I mean I tell you right now, my freshman year, he got me 100%. But my sophomore year, I got a little better, man. We went a little back and forth, but Kane got me most of the time.
All right, because that's Jeremiah's nephew. All right, so
okay.
He's gonna call it. He's gonna text him right now. He's gonna text him right now. You're talking shit.
Hey, King.
Okay. Tell him I'm ready.
That's all right.
I keep on inviting Kane, but he don't come out here.
Hey, Massimo, it's okay. It's gonna take a while.
It's because Kane doesn't want to lose his money.
Oh,
there you go, right there. All right, Massimo. So at the FOREBRO event, how did you think the course played for you yesterday?
I thought it was great. I like the format, the red, white, and blue. Red hit off reds, hit off whites, hit off blues. Very interesting kind of play. Playing from the reds. Some holes brought in some trouble. I know, like on 14, you had the chance to hit driver over the creek or lay up short. What's another hole that could be very tricky? Two, you've got the OB left, hazard on the right. So you really got to pick your poison, whether you're going to play smart or you're going to play very aggressive. But man, Fort Sam's came a long way. I remember being out there a few years ago, and the greens weren't that great, fairways weren't that great. But I know they redid the Loma a few months ago, and I'm very impressed with what they're doing. I know my old assistant coach, Tony Torres, he works out there at Fort Sam, and I've got to meet Robert a couple of times, and Robert's done a good job with managing Fort Sam.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh yeah,
the rough out there is really thick. I was surprised. The rough is really thick out there. It felt like some U.S. Open type of rough.
Yeah.
I felt like I was at LACC, but overall it was great. I had an amazing time.
Yeah, I spent a lot of 2 minutes and 59 seconds looking for race balls.
Yeah, no, Fort Sam's come a long way. I have a video. I don't think I posted it or anything, but I did a little commentating and I sent it to Andy and I think Sergio one time. And I sent the video. I was like, God damn, it looked like a bomb went off on these fairways. I mean, they had black spots. Like, where do you get black spots?
Where do you get the black spots, bro?
But I mean, they've come a long way with that course. It's kind of like, holy shit, man! Like,
Now, Massimo, as you're in the summer and you're taking, because for golfers, I mean, for the most part, y'all's like money time is like the spring, right? And so, like, what is something that you're constantly doing throughout the summertime just to kind of stay sharp and improve your game?
So during the summer, I try to spend as much time at the golf course. I'm bouncing around back and forth, playing in tournaments in San Antonio, coming back home to Laredo. The course that I play at here in Laredo, I play at a Casablanca golf course. I have the privilege to be able to use their facilities. I want to shout out Mr. Oscar Ordiales for letting me use his facilities out here in Laredo when I'm not in school practicing or being over there with school, having to deal with all that. When I come over here, I get to utilize my local muni. So I thank him very much for that opportunity. So man, just honestly, just staying sharp, just getting reps, whether it's on the range or the putting green, just trying to stay consistent.
And what I think maybe like as a collegiate golfer that like as you play with like some hack golfers, like I heard some of the guys in your group complaining. Thanks guys for putting us with the collegiate golfers.
Hey, they asked for it.
They
wanted to play together.
One of my other teammates was in our group, so we were good.
Because I think I had Massimo first pair up with Brandon and Bill Walbert and say, my buddies say, yeah, I got you, man. It's easy enough. So, that's the one thing about our group. We are competitive, but, we'll do everything that we can to keep you comfortable within the group they want to play. We want you to experience other people, but, I do my best to accommodate all the requests.
Oh yeah, of course. The other two gentlemen that I played with, I didn't know them, and I had a great time with them too. They were very friendly also, so I had an amazing time with them too.
Now let me ask you a question, Massimo. Were you at all watching the scoreboard throughout the round?
Yeah. Every other hole, I was kind of just sniffing around the leaderboard. There was a couple people under par. I knew I had to make a move. I was sitting at 3 under par through about 14 holes, and I kind of just wanted to stay steady. I finished on 9 and 10, which were 2 good birdie opportunities, and then I made a bogey. I made a bogey on 7, and I kind of I was thinking like, man, it's go time. I saw Sergio at 3 under, and I saw someone else at 3 under, and I was like, man, I got to make a move.
I was 4 under, and I didn't look at the scoreboard until I missed my birdie putt on 10, and I hit it out of bounds on 11. Mm-hmm. And I was like, shit, like I said, like, we had our own bet within my group, like I have to make a par right here. So I was able to get up and down from 200 yards out for par.
Wow.
In number 11, and then 12, just stupid bogey, and 13, man, like I needed that birdie. I knew I needed that birdie back so bad. And it just didn't go in, just like flipped out. I'm like, dang it. And then at that point I said, all right, whatever happens.
Yeah. I walked away with par on 9, and coming on the 10th hole, I was like, man, I gotta make a birdie. And it was playing short. I hit 4-iron onto the green, barely missed my eagle putt, tapping birdie, and I was like, okay, maybe do something.
Dude, I took driver and I still was short. I took driver right then, and I was still short. I was still short of the green, and these guys I'm playing with my group are like, oh man, I saw you hit a real smooth driver, and I was like, smooth driver. I was like, I put everything I had into that damn driver, like I still didn't reach it.
Well, it's interesting to his point earlier that he made today that the red tees put some trouble. Pedro hit a really good tee shot at number 10, too good that he was out of bounds. He went through the green long, and they have that white line. And he's like, is this in or out? And I was like, is there a line or not? Yep, it's out. Get your ass back there.
But talking about the leaderboard, being like you and Sergio plus handicaps, do y'all even like try to notice net, or do you just go straight? Your focus is on gross.
I only look at gross.
I mean, all my focus is really on gross. I mean, my handicap, I'm a +4 handicap. I gotta go shoot something crazy to be able to be in contention for the net.
Hey, I was in net first, but I was like, hey, I'm -3 net, and then go to gross, and I'm like, place. I'm like, motherfucker.
That's kind of what I like about Massimo and I talk a little bit before I got him in the course. He's like, say, hey man, what's your handicap? Like +3. It's like perfect, like good.
Yes,
bring it in.
Yeah, yes, because you want more guys like you. That's why you get excited.
I got pretty happy because the more hey, bring your buddies, please, because the more players, the more players that I get of that caliber, then I can make the cut of the flights a little bit tougher for a flight, because right now, like, we had the cutoff at 7 for a flight. So we had plus 3.8, which was Massimo, and then we had Alex Estrada at 7 handicap, right, and everything in between. So I want to see our A flight closer to 5 consistently, but I can only accomplish that if I bring, if we bring more players like you, Massimo, And that way I can make the B flight a little more true and the C flight. Just get this guys a real chance. I mean, I think that ever since we start even flighting the opens, I think that the money distribution has been a little better. But the better, more players of your caliber just, allows us to make better competition for ourselves.
I like being in the A flight as a 7 or 8 because you have a better chance. Because if you go in that B and C flight, those dudes are killers with that net.
It's tough. Okay, yeah. we do have the toughest B and C flight in Texas. We do. Like it's cutthroat. Like it's
B
cutthroat.
flight shooting 73, C flight shooting fucking 78. It's like,
hey, but I'm out there shooting 82 in the B flight. Yeah, I'm at the bottom of the B flight.
The average score for A flight was 73.8. For B flight was 81.1.
I was 82, so I was right on that.
And for C flight was 89.4.
Okay.
Damn.
We have
now Massimo. Now as you play and you try to stay sharp, like what is it about playing with guys like like our group, like our association?
I didn't hear you there, Andy. What'd you say?
Okay. As you play with our group, how is it like to where I'm sure you played with other groups before. How is our group different?
Well, with the FOREBROS, I mean, I don't know as much people here. I only knew my teammate coming into this event, and I felt like I was welcome with open arms. It just felt like a very caring, welcoming community, and that's what I really enjoyed about it. I just felt like, hey, come on through. Everyone's welcome. Come play. Let's have some fun. It just felt like that kind of environment, and I really enjoyed that.
See, guys, we need to make it more toxic because I don't like anybody to feel like that the first time because he shot well. Like, we need to make it more toxic. This is what I'm talking about.
But, that's the thing, though. Even though coming at like almost +4 handicap, you didn't, you felt like you could play here with no issues. And like there was like no repercussions. Like nobody's going to give you the stink eye. Same thing for my higher handicappers when they come and play, right? I don't care what your handicap is, just come on down.
Yeah, exactly.
So what was maybe the hole out there that kind of maybe gave you or made you think more than you probably should have?
I'd say hole 14 because I was kind of debating between hitting a driver, getting it close to the green, or laying back before the creek, hitting a 5-iron. So I went with the safe play. I hit 5-iron, and I still made birdie. I hit 5-iron, 8-iron to about 10 feet. I made my birdie putt. So that's when I was kind of like, you know what, like, let's go get it today. That felt good. It's a hard hole to begin with. So that was kind of a good booster to get my round going. I started with 3 pars in a row, so I was like, that birdie was a little momentum booster.
I don't know, man. I was watching you because we were the group behind you. And I was watching you. I didn't see you roll too many putts. I must not have been paying attention.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
I said I was in the group behind you. So I was watching you putt some out there, and
I'm sorry, you're cutting off.
That's okay. I don't know. Y'all heard me.
All right.
Can you hear me now? I don't know.
Massimo.
He's cutting off. Hey, we need to get this kid some money, man. He's
on
that Miah plan. He's on that cricket internet service.
That's a good plan, bro.
He got enough. Hey, he got enough cookies and gift certificates.
Okay. Can you hear me? I don't know.
Somebody snapped a screenshot that.
Okay. All right, we're gonna take him off right here, man. He's on that cricket plan. He's on that cricket plan.
Jesus.
There you go. He's still stuck on it. All right. So, I mean, this is great for FOREBROS moving forward because we have some like great caliber of players coming to play with us, and like a collegiate golfer to stay sharp. To stay sharp out. In their off season, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, definitely. We've all played in different groups, and most of the groups that we play in, they only do net. So a lot of these +4s, +3, they can shoot a good round, but they're not even be close to the money. That's why I like the format, what FOREBROS does with gross and net, because you want to be rewarded if you come and shoot with a 67, 68 versus, if it was just net and then this guy comes in shooting the 75, 76 and you got beat. Because I think when we first started off, we only did net.
Yep.
And then,
I remember that.
Yeah. but we didn't have the caliber of players that we do now.
Yeah, and some of the things we did at that time too was that a lot of people left with the money. You know, a lot of the same people left with the money.
Yeah.
And I think as we've grown leaps and bounds, everybody, that money's being spread out.
Yes.
All right.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, we got Massimo back.
All right, I'm sorry, my Wi-Fi cut out real quick.
It's all right, man. Hey, we're gonna get you some better Wi-Fi, man. All right, we're gonna help you out here, dude. I was like, we gotta help this struggling college kid out here.
We already started a
Yeah.
GoFundMe.
Yeah, we already started one.
Please.
So what I was trying to say is that I don't even know, man. I don't know your internet. I was like that by playing with this group. That I guess what is some things that you would do that you think about how our group kind of differs maybe from some other guys that you play with?
Like I said, it was just like a very welcoming community. I didn't know it. I absolutely knew zero people coming into this event besides my teammate that I played with. But you know, it felt very welcoming. I got to meet Jeremiah. I got to meet Sergio. Very nice people, and it just felt very welcoming to me.
You met me too, all right? You can throw me in that,
Okay.
that night. You met me too, all right?
He's thinking about
Yes,
the
sir.
nice people first, Andy. he saw us he saw us sober.
Yeah. So it's over. I actually stopped drinking. So last year I was dancing and drunk at the last Firecracker. Not that thing, so, you know.
Chanclas and Tejano.
So I actually stopped drinking. So I'm,
Oh man, yeah,
Yeah.
right, dude. All right,
I don't know for how long.
Massimo. Okay, your favorite course in Laredo to play?
Oh man, Casablanca Golf Course, hands down.
That's your favorite.
that.
That's what you're
I
gonna
love
say.
I love that course, man.
Over the Max and over the Country Club.
I mean, I grew up playing the country club. I love that course, but I mean, Casablanca is just something special to me. But the Max, great layout, but it's been struggling lately.
Okay, hey, you heard it here first. All right, you heard it here first. We're gonna.
Yeah, and the
we're
Max
gonna
is
set it.
Max is struggling, but
My
the
boy's
environment
the
at Casablanca is just
Okay.
immaculate.
All right, so one of my boys is the head pro over there at Laredo CC, and so
Oh,
I'm gonna
Richie Rubio.
yeah, I'm gonna make sure Richie sends this out to everybody over there in Laredo. All right.
All right, perfect.
Hey Massimo, well, we got you here. Just kind of taking advantage of you being a collegiate player. Can you talk us really quick about what is a day like as a collegiate golfer when you're in season, and how hard it is to qualify to be in the team for a tournament?
Okay, so I'll take you through, let's say, a normal Friday. Every Friday is a qualifying day for us. So Fridays, we get up around 5:30. We always have morning workouts, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We work out from 6 to 7:30, eat breakfast, go to class from about 9 to 10, 9 to 11, depending on everyone's schedule. Then we'll go out and qualify. We play out at Golf Club of Texas, play 18 holes. And, man, to qualify, man, our team, we got some fighters. You got to shoot at least around par, 1-2 over each round to qualify. My guys will not hesitate to back down from a fight. So realistically, anything between under par and 74 will get you into the top 5.
And you guys play the tips from GCT all the way in the back?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that course is about 7,200 from the back, right?
Correct.
Yeah, and it's slope. The rating is like 73, right? 73 or 74.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that course from the back has steep. Now, don't want to throw that course in the course, but how does the condition that course affect your qualifying every once in a while?
Just the greens. The greens are really firm compared to every other course that we play. Being a 100% Zoysia course, it's tough. We all get frustrated with those greens, but hey, man, at the end of the day, everyone's playing the same course.
Exactly.
Everyone has to deal with the same conditions. So, I mean,
Nice.
You really can't complain. You just got to go out there and execute the best you can.
Awesome. Good shit, man. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, guys. Do we have anything else, guys, before we let Massimo go?
Hey, thanks for playing with us. We really appreciate you coming out, man. Please keep on sign up for more events. Buckhorn just opened, so you're more than welcome. Bring your buddies. We're happy to have you.
Of course, man. Guys, thank you. I appreciate you guys for having me on here. It was great. I enjoyed it.
Hey, Massimo,
All right, appreciate it, bro.
we wish you nothing but the best, bro. And hey, man, we're gonna be keeping an eye out on you, man. Good luck on the upcoming season.
Hey,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're now under the cover. I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing of FOREBROS or Nothing's OB.
It's more of a dark shadow. It's more of a dark cloud. That's what it is. It's a dark
That's a
cloud.
cloud. Some people you don't know us. Yeah.
All right, I got
All
it.
right, man. Have a good night, brother.
All right, thank you. See you guys soon.
See ya,
All right,
man.
bro.
Bye.
Oh, that's awesome. What a good kid, man.
Oh man, he's a great kid, man.
Yeah.
He's a great kid if he can put up with our shit. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be a wonderful human being.
Yeah.
Like right here. Okay, right here. So Sergio, I guess is this your dad?
Oh yeah, that's my dad.
Tu papa?
Yeah,
Right?
mi
Okay.
jefe.
All right. Hi guys, this is Sergio Senior. You guys are so funny. Congrats. I have so much fun attending the show. In the near future, I will be there and teach you some golf tricks. See you later, alligators.
Yeah,
Man.
that's my dad. Just
Yeah,
perfectly
your dad
broken
needs to
English.
Come on out again, man. Come down and.
I
play
know,
some
my-
tournament.
Maya just threatened me to kick my dad out of FOREBROS
Yeah.
all the time.
Hey, I would kick Tiger Woods out if he didn't play, bro. But that don't let me.
If he just wants to be a keyboard cowboy, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
we need guys to play. That's it. You know.
Yeah.
Right here, guys. All right, comments tonight. Right here, we got Troy Staples. Sergio is serious.
Oh
LOL.
no.
All right, right here. We know this. We know this white boy. Sup, boys?
Is that
Great
Derek?
job this weekend. I'm back, baby. Osman.
Hoffman.
Ah,
He's
dude.
back.
Hey, speaking of somebody who's
He's
back, we had our local celebrity come back and play with us this time,
Derek.
and he finished an entire 18 holes this time. But wait,
He's been in a dark place, bro. Very dark place.
you know, he came back, you know, and guess
Mm-hmm.
what? He signed off for Buckhorn too, and he sent me his buy-in. He's in.
Holy shit.
I
he's back.
know.
Damn, he's back,
He's back.
baby.
Back.
He's back. He's in his body's in summer golf shape.
Damn. There's a lot of guys coming back, sir. Saul said he's signing up.
Get you ass.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He talks a big game.
Hey, he was bombing today. I'll tell you that.
Was he?
Bombing, yep.
Oh man, how was Silverhorn? How was it looking?
Oh, it's so good that I made a money game for next week over there.
I saw that already. Like
I was
before
like,
you
dude,
left.
I was like, God damn, this one's like, hey, top notch, bro. But that's Silverhorn all the time. But hey,
Yeah,
I'm telling
all the
you, hey, it was good. It was good. Fairways, greens, you know.
I'm glad.
you know.
I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah, I did have fun. Yeah.
you look really sad. Let's see that face. Let's see that face.
Sergio, you got a job now. You can't be going.
Yeah.
Sergio, you were really sad when you said that.
I was. Let me say it again. I'm glad you had fun.
There's the same guy that always goes and scrambles and then lets us know afterwards.
That's true. This is very true. No, it's really when he plays at like a really like exclusive course, and he's like, "Oh, sorry guys, you know, hey, my phone wasn't working, you know, or my phone I had low battery."
It always runs out of battery twice a day.
All of us have our little side games that we go to. I got pigeons, and I don't want y'all messing with my pigeons. All right,
But you're a pigeon.
I've been the pigeon. Hey, this time I've been coming out, man.
Dude, you've been
playing
you've been
good.
hot, bro. You're on a heater. You are on a heater. You're hot.
It's those new Strixons, bro. I'm telling
Oh.
you.
No, I need to get him. I need to get there. Look, Brad, right here. Brad Eschens. Am I in for
Hey,
Scottish
fuck you,
again at
Brad.
Silverhorn?
Fucking
How much did he
Brad,
take?
that
How
dude-
much did they take from y'all? How much did him and Charlie take from y'all this past
About
weekend?
32 total. It was up to like 60. And fucking Brad came out fucking fiery, man. He shot even par on the front nine. He's like, oh, you know, Brad, I don't know what I'm doing.
hey, it doesn't happen,
Hey.
guys. I swear.
Like, but he's like the nicest guy that you want to give money to. Like, he could beat you up and be like, hey, Brad, thanks, man. Thanks for beating me. Thanks for beating my ass."
Hey, can you keep beating me some more?
Yeah, but he was salty yesterday too. But there was a lot of low scores. I think he shot a 73 or 72. But he was all Cobra out. I said, Brad, I didn't know you were sponsored by fucking Cobra, bro.
Well,
But
that
was my first time playing with Brad, and I had a good time with him. He's
He's awesome.
he's getting all the old DeChambeau Cobra shit. Right.
it was working for him, bro.
That guy.
Right here. Okay, so I got some good comments right here. Jerome Colbert right here. He said it's only tournaments, not a group, and he was talking about VGA. Right. He said the last comment was directed towards the VGA. FOREBRO sounds like a blasty blast. And I think, you know, we're not trying to diss any group, but we just want to make sure that everybody knows that our group is different, right? That our group is different. Our group is for us, and it's not for everybody, right? So our group is not for everybody. We've had a lot of guys come and go, right, Miah? You're the one that normally kicks them out.
It just wants them to come back.
Yeah. You know, it's hard to break up with somebody, but I've been good at it lately.
Before we get into that, I just want to give another.
It's not you, it's us. If you need to find something else.
A little shout out to Jerome. He came all the way from Hawaii for my retirement, and that little 2-man scramble that we had. He played in it. He got to meet a lot of the guys. So, you know, he was really happy to see like the mixture of people that we have in the group.
That's where me and Derek didn't finish.
Well, you'll have that stigma. You'll have that stigma on y'all.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's freeing. It's freeing. If you ever quit a round, it gets addicting. It's like, fuck this, I'm done. Especially during football season, you're like, fuck this, I'll just go watch the fuck football. I'm out of here.
Right? You're go worry about your fantasy teams, right? You got shit to do.
But I've been doing better. I haven't left anymore. But it gets addicting. Ask Derek. We'll do it like if you ever let free, like, bro, if you're shooting like, you know, plus 23, 24, why fucking stay? Why stay?
Because somebody's going to buy you a beer.
That's right, dude. Well, you're actually paying for it with all the money you're losing.
Sometimes it feels good to be a quitter, okay?
Hey, you heard it here first, guys. You heard it here first.
All right, guys. Good, man.
So a couple things happened since the last we talked, right? So we went to Corpus and we played what was the cup called again? Los Campeones.
La Copa de Campeones.
La Copa de Campeones, right? And we played against Vatos Locos, right? And what were your thoughts? You know what? I don't want to go in detail. What were your thoughts?
Versus Vatos Locos. We only had like 4 or 5 true FOREBROs. The other ones were like guys off the street, 42 handicapper.
I know my friend Andrew Gonzalez. He's a native of Corpus Christi. He was off the street.
He was off the street. Hey, great dude off the streets.
Yeah, great dude on the streets. On the golf course, not so great.
Hey, if you got Adrian beating some of the guys that were on our group, then you know, Sea Flight King was beating his brother and all them, and then they're on our team. So,
hey, my boy Adrian is used to getting paid now. All right.
Hey, he is. He wasn't the highest handicap yesterday.
He promised me when we played the scramble, the 2-man scramble. He promised me 1 good shot a hole, and he delivered. And I pushed him to deliver.
Right here, Beto. You found them on Leper Street, and in Corpus Christi, Leper Street is the known street where all the hookers frequent. So it's a pretty good street.
Where is that place? I don't want to go. I don't want to go there.
That's where they
don't tell me.
You look for it. You look for it. That's where Miah stayed for. He paid by the hour.
That's where the cheap hotels are at, bro.
Where you have to put a deposit on the sheets.
But yeah, no. The courses had a blast. Next year, we're gonna definitely put more Corpus trips down there. They were in great shape.
Courses were in great shape.
They're gonna have that 9-hole, not a par 3, but like it's gonna be a full 9-hole lighted course, and that thing looked, the state of it looked pretty damn cool. But man, I'm like, if I lived in Corpus, I would have a badass fucking FOREBROS group out there, chapter, and it'd be easy to schedule. There's only 2 courses. Fuck,
under the same match.
Well, maybe 3, but 2 that I probably could get in. But it didn't look like when the cook girl is overwhelmed with like 30 players, they don't get that type of business going out there Saturday, Sunday.
Or would she want to sell me beer before 11?
Yeah, and it was like,
that's a staple of foresight. That is like a true staple of foresight. You know that. Like, it happens at Buckhorn.
I know.
It happens at the Bandit. Like, you gotta buy like Miah had that one day. He had like 7 sausage links because per every sausage link he bought, he could freaking get 2 beers.
Yeah. Hey, but that lady was like, "Hey,
confusing me his fingers.
y'all got tacos?"
He fucking bit his fingers.
He thought it was a sausage. He thought it was a sausage. He thought it was a sausage. He thought it was a little smoky.
He's like, it's my finger.
Fuck y'all.
I'm laughing. You know what? I'm laughing because it's true. That's why I'm laughing.
Okay.
Hey, Erica must be a happy woman. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, I got a little pee-pee. You think I kept her? Hey, but no, like when I went to their little grill and I'm like, "Hey, do you have tacos? What kind of tacos you got?" We only had bacon and egg, and that's it, or potato and egg. I fucking opened that taco. She had French fries in that motherfucker. I'm like,
Hey,
God damn! All right.
Hey, it's French fry.
I said, give me potato and eggs. It was egg with like 3 fries in that motherfucker.
Papa's
I'm like,
francesas.
God damn. Okay. Papa French.
All right, guys. Okay, guys. One of the last topics we're going to talk about, and I'm going to put this picture up over here, right here. Let me do this real quick. I'm going to put this picture up. It's for our boy. We need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Medium Dick Rick. He got a big win last weekend at Detroit at the Rocket Mortgage. Sergio,
Yes.
what are your thoughts?
So, first of all, I am incredibly upset with CBS, Peacock, Golf Channel, and
Horrible.
anybody that was involved in the decision making of not doing an effort to put in this live. I was so upset that I decided to take my thoughts to Twitter and tweeted about it. That's how upset I was. I had to tweet about it because I had to follow the tournament from my phone. And it was, that 3-putt par, they, came in the par 5. I was like, oh my God, come on, get it done. Then that birdie on 18, and then to a playoff with Colin, and also what's the Canadian name that got tackled?
Hadwin.
Yeah, I thought. Hey, I think he didn't want to win just because he was afraid of getting tackled again. But just to see that, win from Ricky, his reaction, just like his demeanor, I think that was very consistent with the post interviews that he had. After losing the U.S. Open or being taken from him, the following tournament, and this one, his story was consistent. Hey, I'm happy that I won, but I'm happier to hold my daughter in my arms at the end of the round. So that my wife and I couldn't be happier. It's just we're big Ricky fans, and when I got to meet him, he was probably one of the most humble, down to earth people that I met, especially in that industry. So couldn't be happier for him.
Man, fuck Ricky. No, I'm just joking.
I love it.
It was good to see him on top, man. Like his game coming around and stuff. He motivated a lot of people, like Rudy Jaimes. He was all fucking hyped up. He even shot a 78 that Sunday when Ricky fucking.
He was motivated.
He was motivated, bro.
Here you go, Brad. Ricky, my fellow Cobra staff member.
Yeah. Fuck you too, Brad.
I think my favorite meme from the tournament is that they show, Rudy, we all now know what he was looking at.
Shoes.
Wait, clown game.
Clown game.
Yeah.
Now, okay, you know what? I'm really happy for Medium Dick Rick because you know what? It's great because he's one of like you said, Sergio, he's one of the best guys like in the game. And you know what? In regards to he a lot of people say that he's kind of like got that Arnold Palmer type attitude, where he grows the game. People love him, and you saw that several days, even after he lost, right? That he was out there well into the darkness, signing autographs for his fans. And for a little kid and people, especially parents of a little kid who look up to these golfers, like they really value those things. And so in that regards, like I'm happy for him. He was one of the guys that he's like part of that second wave after Tiger, right? He was part of those guys, him, Spieth, JT, and it's great to see him because this means he's going to probably be on, in Ryder Cups and President's Cups. And this is great because I think this is nothing but great things for golf.
Yeah, it's like you said, second wave was exciting because there was a good bloom of golfers. You had JB Holmes, you had Camilo Villegas at his height, you had Bubba Watson, you had Ricky Speeds breaking through. Like that was a really good moment in golf post Tiger, and just having him just fight back and doing that. I love it. It was great to watch. Good feeling story. It was almost like all year. It was like you kind of felt that it was coming. It was like slowly showing up. And to be honest, I think like the only reason why he's playing so well is because he asked me to take a picture with him.
I think because he played Valero and he saw me and Andy get arrested. He said, "I'm doing it for these guys."
Yes. He's like, you know what? I was the one that called security, huh? I was the one that called those weak-ass Bexar County sheriff on these guys. I was like, I didn't even know Bexar County sheriffs had bike cops. Shit.
Yeah. Hopefully,
hey, Ricky, if you remember us, we were those guys that were handcuffed and yelling, "Go, Ricky!"
We were those guys that were being handcuffed and carted across 18th fairway.
We're gonna for next year. I'm gonna do a documentary and see if I can get back in.
I thought you
banned. They kick me out.
I thought you banned them.
No,
yeah, I did ban them.
Well, you know what?
They didn't ban me. I banned them.
We can be back because you know what? JW Marriott no longer owns that facility.
Hey, then I'm good. I didn't sign no paperwork.
It's the Gaylord, like the people that own the Gaylord like resorts.
I know the law. I get all my law from TikTok. Give me your badge number. What's your name? And they scoop me up in handcuffs real quick, so don't try that. Fucking TikTok got me, bro. I always see everybody in TikTok, "Hey, give me your badge number. Give me." I was like, "Well, fuck it, I'm gonna do that. I don't know why I need it. I'm gonna do shit."
They got all three of us, bro. Okay,
they had like four cuffs on me. My fucking, I couldn't even put my arms behind my back. They had like fucking 3-4 cuffs on my back. Damn.
They had them linked together. Hey, but for some reason, the cuffs they put on me, they felt like very comfortable.
Yeah. I just got feeling back in my thumbs.
I know. Thank God, me too, bro. Shit.
Okay.
But if you never got put out of a handcuff, out of a golf tournament, you're not living. That's all I gotta say.
All I know is
we conquered.
And you got arrested.
All I know is those transfusions. That's when the tide would turn. Once we started getting those transfusions.
Yeah.
That's
but we got our $600 worth.
Those are refreshing. Well, for me, I got $800 worth because I got my truck towed. Hey,
but that was a great experience. But yeah, Ricky, that
was a great experience.
But a lot of the old school golfers like Jason Day, we didn't get to talk about Jason. Jason had his
won too this year. Yeah,
he came in. He's been on fire lately.
Yeah.
But that gives me hope. Seeing Ricky and all them, it reminds me of me because just a couple months ago, I was in a dark place.
I was going to ask you,
I made a golf.
What are you hoping for?
If anybody saw that live video I did, I was in a very dark place. I made a golf suicide video.
Hey, golf suicide's no joke.
No, it's not, bro. I was hurting, bro. I was hurting in that time. And I tried to use one of those illegal chippers too. And that shit didn't even help me, bro.
The infomercial.
Yeah, the infomercial chipper, the super chipper.
right here. One of my good buddies, Jeff Beecroft. He recently played. His buddy stayed overnight at Bethpage Black. They're in New York for them to get on. They were the first tee time out there in New York. I think he played like a few days ago. Jeff, thank you for watching. Congratulations. I'm happy for you, bro. Like that is a dream tee time to be. Your boy, you better be kissing his hairy beanbag because that is like a bucket list to go out there and sleep out in your car, wait in line to be the first people to play Bethpage Black and to get a tee time right here. It's passionate fans like y'all that's going to make the VTO an elevated tournament. Shoot, now when you're kicking us out in cuffs.
Bro, all we were doing was rooting. That's it. Just go.
All right, guys. Final thoughts, Miah.
Final thoughts. We have 60 player outing at Buckhorn. If you never played there or want to go, always a good freaking course. We have the 2-man coming up in Mission. Mission is making a comeback. I'm gonna have to say, and I was a big critic. I think we were all, pretty good critics, but I'm gonna have to say Mission is on their way back, and we have that 2-man. I think we only have four spots available for that, so that was surprising. Silverhorn next week, but we have a lot of great tournaments coming up in August as well. Landa, Outstation, I forgot where else. Maybe Valor. But just check the events. When they come out, y'all come out and play. Like I said, it varies from +4 handicaps to +32 handicaps. So come on out. I appreciate the support.
Serge.
Once again, I want to thank everybody for their trust in our group. As we beat our chest, we take 0 fees, 0 membership fees. All the money that you give us goes back into the pot. I make sure to be as transparent as possible to make sure that all the numbers match. We have our formulas and decide how we pay people out. And at the end of the day, we try to make our payouts as good as we can and spread the money as much as possible throughout the flights. That's why we decided to do A and B flights during the opens as well. So to pay more people out, but we also kept the side games A, B, and C to give just everybody their fair chance to play against their peers if they're putting money in. We always work really hard to make sure that we're doing the right thing by you. We have the time, and we get a lot out of the group to see you guys happy. I think that I recruited about 3-4 people this week that I actually had phone conversations with them. And he's like, "Man, that's a lot." It's like, yes, for me. All you have to do is send me your money, check in the pro shop, and show up to play. That's it. It's that easy, right? I'll get you, and that's kind of like what the culture we're trying, to set up for you guys. Show up and play. Have a good time. Talk some shit. Drink some beers. Play Scottish. Have fun.
Yep.
Well, guys, Miah, Sergio, I wanted to thank y'all guys because Miah is being the recruiter, Sergio is being the tournament director. I think y'all did a great job this past weekend, and guys had nothing but great things to say in regards to the time they had, the organization of the tournament, and that's a big part. Big part of that is y'all guys, and playing with a new member from Alice, who's the tournament director for Alice Paga, and played in all these different types of national tournaments. And he said that he really loved the format. He loved what our group does. He loves how we do things. He loves Unknown Golf, UG. He likes how simple it was for him to go out there and play, and he's looking forward to more events. And right here, my boy said it right here, Jeff Beecroft, and this guy's played all over the place, all over the country, all over the world. I'm back in August sometime. I'm joining FOREBROS. That is what I like to hear right there, Jeff.
Yeah, come on out, Jeff.
He's one of the best dudes out there I know. For some reason, I always run into him at Ben's, and he's always having some sort of food. This guy, I'm at Silverhorn, he's eating food. I see him at Admission, he's eating food. Like, this guy is like a food connoisseur, this guy. And right here, guys, one thing I wanted to do is just give a shout out right here for Golf Pass. Coming up in the upcoming weeks for Nothing is OB South Texas Golf Podcast, I will be giving away 4 one-year subscriptions to Golf Pass. There's you can learn lessons from tour players like Rory. You can get more tips at golfpass.com. You can save a good amount of money off of tee times at thousands of courses on Golf Now and tee off courses like the Hyatt Hill Country, Lock and Terra are courses here in San Antonio that are on Golf Now, that are on tee off courses. Please check it out, guys. I'm going to give away 4 free one-year subscriptions. That is an upcoming week.